Katie Britt is a fantastic senator from the state of Alabama, and she wanted to come on the program and talk to you folks all over the country who are standing in line or maybe are hearing on this program in your car or in your truck. And she wants to give you a message out there, people who haven't voted yet or are going to vote or lean towards Donald Trump. Katie Britt, welcome. What do you want to tell America?
Mark, thank you so much for having me on, and obviously during such a critical moment for our entire nation. What I want your listeners to hear is we need you. If you have not gone to vote, get to the polls. Call your friends, call your family, make sure they have voted. If not, get there as soon as possible. If you are standing in line, keep standing. The wait is worth it. When you think about what is at stake for our children and our children's children, you know, we know the America that we know and love. We know the America that is worth fighting for. We know the America that we want to preserve for the next generation. And we know that electing Donald Trump and electing Republicans up and down the ballot is critically important to achieving that. And so when you look at what's at stake, we know President Trump did it before. He's going to do it again. He will create an environment where we have stable prices, where we have secure borders, where we have safe streets, where we have a strong defense, where we actually achieve peace through strength, where communities and families are cherished, and where we fight for the American dream for our children and our children's children. So, Mark, this is a moment in our nation's history, and your kids are going to ask you, where were you? Your kids are going to ask you, what did you do to save our country, to put it back on track, and let it be that shining beacon of light for the rest of the world to see. So we need you. Like I said, stay in line, go get in line, call your friends, call your family. This is critically important, and it's worth it.
Thank you, Senator. This is it. The polls in Georgia close at 7 p.m. My brothers and sisters in Georgia, you literally have 24 minutes to get to the polls. If you hear me in any of your vehicles, wherever you're going, turn around and get to that precinct and get in line so your vote counts. If you're in line, obviously, as the senator said, stay in line. Every vote is going to matter. If we lose Georgia by 10,000 votes, what that really means is a swing of 5,001 votes means we would have won Georgia. So it's very, very important that folks in Georgia understand, folks in Virginia understand. North Carolina, you close at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. People are going to be looking at these two states. It's very, very important. If you're not in line, please get in line. This is when the rubber hits the road. This is it. This is it. This isn't asking a lot to save your country. Go ahead, Senator.
No, Mark, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, do it. It is worth it, and we need you. And you think about how close this election could be. Every single vote will matter. You look back to 2022 and the Senate race there in Nevada. I mean, it was 7 votes a precinct that made a difference. So every vote matters. I mean, we look at how close some of this could be, and we know what is at stake, and we know that our nation is worth it. It is worth it. So no matter what you have going on, if you have to load the kids up in the car and take them with you, let them be a part of this democratic process and let them know that you are fighting for them. Every vote matters, every single one, and let your voice be heard. I mean, you think about this. There's no doubt that our nation is broken right now, and Kamala broke it, and Donald Trump will fix it. I mean, families are struggling, and you look at the chaos and misery that has been created under this administration. And so, yes, our country is facing serious problems, but there's a clear contrast on the ballot box. And Kamala caused these problems. And if you want it to get better, we know who has the solutions. We've seen Donald Trump do it before. He will do it again. You have a vote and you have a voice in this process, and your vote matters, and we need you. We need you right now. Like you said, look at this. You've got you've still got time to get to the polls. You've still got time to make it happen. If you're standing in line, I've heard there are long lines in a multitude of places. It is worth it. We need you.
All right. Thank you, Senator. We really appreciate you. You take care.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks
Katie
for all
Britt.
you're doing.
And God bless you, my friend.